Hi, YouTube. I just saw a YouTube video. It just, um, it made me cry. Um, the title of this video is about transitioning gender or sex. Now, that's a loaded topic and it's about identity. But sex is pretty more clear, but still not very clear. And gender certainly is not clear. And this young person, the link is below, was born a girl, and through life experiences that happen from the first day people started their fuckery with each other. Seriously, human beings can be so ridiculously nasty. There has been so much sexual trauma from the beginning, and even without trauma, people have crises. They don't know who they are, especially when they don't fit into the main narrative. Had I been born in 1991 instead of 61 or 2001, then I may have felt like, oh, I'm really in a girl in a boy's body. But here's the thing. I also have chronic illness. I also know that the human body, the physiology, the nerves and the endorphins and all of those things are such a subtle interaction. So when you do surgery and you do hormone treatment because someone is uneasy, you have to wonder what you're doing. Now, if you are a 40-year-old making that choice, or a 35-year-old making that choice, or even a 28-year-old making that choice, that's one thing. But if you're the parent of a child, or if you're a child in their teens, or even a young person in their early 20s, everybody knows the executive functions have not yet formulated. Why we offer children a different set of punishments if they break laws, including killing somebody. Because they just don't have that understanding even of who they are. Now, when I was a kid, I didn't fit in. And sometimes even now as an adult, I don't fit in. But that's where you learn who you are and how you deal with life. I think I'm going to go out on a limb here. People are rushing to the medical establishment, and the medical establishment is wrong. It's wrong. There's no hope. Hope. I can't do this. There's no hope for you to be who you might be organically if at age 5 you have surgery and at 12 you have hormone repressors. But that's okay, because we all live our historical moment too. It's like if I was born in 1861, I might have lived my life as a boy without any of this transition, because in 1861 there were women who lived as men. Coscusio, who's gotten bridges named for them, was a general, and it was a woman living as a man with a family and children and a wife. Come on now. We have always done what we need to do. And life is not pretty. Always. And instead of parents teaching children how to live with ambiguity, they want to slap a solution, blue or pink, boy or girl. There is no patience. And the medical community, I indict you because you are supposed to, first of all, do no harm. First of all, do no harm. So if you're thinking about transitioning, or you're thinking about your child's transitioning, take it from this old dyke, yeah? I'm 58. I love people. Gay, straight, trans, binary, non-binary, bisexual, polyamorous, monogamous, Ozzy and Harriet, RuPaul. I love them all. But they've had a chance to become who they wanted to be. Give yourself and your child the same chance. There's no right or wrong answer to transitioning, but there is something to be said for learning how to live with ambiguity and letting your body, because as you develop into a teenager, your body's going to make something new of you. Now, I'm going on 7 minutes, but I'm going to take 2 more minutes, or 4, to say this, okay? We have got to understand that there's a difference between sex and gender expression, okay? I could be a woman who expresses a lot of male and sometimes female, or I could be a trans woman. Okay? If I'm a trans woman, that means I was born a man. And all of this stuff, I don't understand. Dead naming and forgetting the past. This ahistory, why are we so afraid of where our journey came from, as if the cure, as if there's a cure, as if surgery and changing the gender, you never change your gender. Or expression, if you were a trans woman, imagine, you must have been born a trans woman. Because a lot of women are not born trans women. We go through our mishigash of who am I? But at the end, we don't transition. So if I were a trans woman or a trans man, where's my pride in the fact that I transitioned? Why do I have to be like, I'm just a man, I'm just a woman? It means you want to be Ozzy and Harriet, quite frankly. Quite frankly, that's what it means. It means that you want to join in the regular club. And that's what the queer revolution was all about. The queer revolution was about exploding the idea of what is regular. And the pink boxes for the girls, and the blue boxes for the boys, and purple is for us, and then we became LGB, and then LGBT, and LGBTQ, and then LGBTQI, and A, and screw the alphabet. Pardon me, screw the alphabet. Fuck it. Live your life. And give your body a chance to grow, because you are your spirit, your soul, your identity, but it lives in a body, and that plays with the identity. And with this, I say, wherever you are in your journey, you're fine. We've all made mistakes, even if it's a surgery. I made a mistake on an ankle surgery. Okay, not the same thing, but it's a mistake. All right? Now, I might be making a mistake in not getting the next ankle surgery, but that's my choice as an adult. Mwah. I love all you kids. I know it's hard. Stick in there and be unafraid if you're unhappy. Unhappiness is a sign of a living brain, a spirit that's searching. And parents, teach that to your kids.